Good afternoon students, welcome back to online maths class. So let us continue with the exercise 6.5. In that the first main question it is, find the maximum and minimum values if any of the following functions given by. Here we have 4 sub questions. Let us take up the Roman number 1. It is f of x equal to 2x minus 1 the whole square plus 3. So he has given the function and we will have to find the maximum and the minimum value if it exists. So we'll go for the solution. First one, f of x which is equals to 2x minus 1 the whole square, 2x minus 1 the whole square plus 3. So you can find the maximum or the minimum value either by making use of first derivative test or the second derivative test. So I'll be going for the second derivative test, which is more convenient than the first derivative test. So here I'll go for f dash of x. F dash of x which is equals to, so it is in the form of x to the power n. So it is 2 times 2x minus 1 and derivative of the inside function will give us 2. Then derivative of this will be 0. Overall f dash of x which is equals to 2 into 2, it is 4 into 2x minus 1. To get the critical point we will have to equate this with the 0. So now f dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x which is equals to 0. Then 4 times 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Then take 4 to the RHS, it becomes 0. You get 2x minus 1 equal to 0. This implies x equal to 1 by 2. We have x as 1 by 2. So this is the critical point. This is the critical point. Then now we will have to go for the second derivative. So differentiate this once again with respect to x. You get f double dash of x and f double dash of x which is equals to, so here 4 is a constant, write it as it is. Then derivative of 2x minus 1 will be 2. So 4 into 2 it is 8. So therefore substitute the critical point in second derivative. F double dash of 1 by 2 will be 8. What is 8? Which is greater than 0. So what was the statement of second derivative test? X equal to c is a point of local maxima if f dash of c equal to 0 and f double dash of c less than 0, and then x equal to c is a point of local minima if f dash of c equal to 0 and f double dash of c is greater than 0. So here f double dash of c is greater than 0. That means x equal to 1 by 2 is a point of local minima, and here we have to find only the minimum or the maximum value. So here this will be the minimum value. By second derivative test, test x equal to 1 by 2 is a point of local minima, and we will have to find the local minimum value. That will be the minimum value. Therefore, and this implies the local minimum value is that is f of 1 by 2 is f of 1 by 2. So in the given function replace x by 1 by 2. So here which is equals to 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 the whole square plus 3. So 2 get cancels, 1 minus 1 will be 0. So overall f of 1 by 2 will be 3. The minimum value of the function is 3, and for this function there is no maximum value and no maximum value. no maximum value and no maximum value. So this is all about the Roman number 1. Next we will have to go for the second case. Well, take up the Roman number 2. So f of x equal to 9x square plus 12x plus 12x plus 2. So we will have to go for the derivative, go for f dash of x. So f dash of x, which is equals to, so write 9 as it is, the derivative of x square will be 2x. So 2 into 9 it is 18. You get 18x plus 12. Now equate this with the 0 to get the critical point. Now f dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x equal to 0. So what do we have now? 18x plus 12, which is equals to 0. 18x plus 12 equal to 0, and then 18x, which is equals to minus 12. 18x equal to minus 12, and then x, which is equals to minus 12 by 18, and then x, which is equals to minus 2 by 3. So what is the critical point here? It is minus 2 by 3. Now we will have to go for the second derivative. Differentiate this function with respect to x once again. And f double dash of x and f double dash of x, which is equals to 18, which is equals to 18. Now substitute the critical point in f double dash of x. So therefore f double dash of minus 2 by 3, which is equals to, there is no x term, so 18 remains as it is, which is greater than 0. By second derivative test, x equal to minus 2 by 3 is the point of local minima, and we have to find the minimum value. Hence the minimum value, is f of minus 2 by 3 is f of minus 2 by 3, which is equals to, so replace x by minus 2 by 3 now. 9 into minus 2 by 3 the whole square, that means you get 4 by 9 into 4 by 9, and then plus 12 into minus 2 by 3. Minus into plus, it becomes minus. So I will be writing it directly. So minus 2 by 3 plus 2. So now, which is equals to, so 3 1s are 3 3s are, so 9x square, 9 into 4 by 9. So here 9 into 4 by 9. So here 9 and 9 get cancelled. We get 4 minus 3 1s are 3 4s are, 4 into 2 it is 8 plus 2. Overall we have minus 2. Therefore the minimum value of the function is minus 2, and there is no maximum value for the given function. And there is no maximum value, and there is no maximum value. So this is all about the Roman number 2. Next I will take up the third case. Well, the third, it is Roman number 3, f of x, which is equals to minus x minus 1 minus x minus 1 the whole square plus 10 plus 10. So we have to go for f dash of x. So f dash of x, which is equals to what we get now, minus 2 into x minus 1. Then equate this with the 0. Now f dash of x equal to 0. So what we get? Minus 2 times x minus 1 equal to 0, and then x, which is equals to 1. We have x equal to plus 1. So this is the critical point, and now we will have to differentiate this once again with respect to x, and f double dash of x, which is equals to minus 2. It is minus 2. Substitute the critical point in this now. Therefore f double dash of plus 1, which is equals to minus 2, which is less than 0. So now f dash of c is less than 0. That indicates x equal to c is a point of local maxima, and here we have to find the local maximum value. Hence local maximum value is f of 1. Substitute x equal to 1 in the given function, we get the maximum value f of 1, which is equals to, so minus of 1 minus 1 the whole square plus 10. Then f of 1, which is equals to, so this will be 0, and then we get 10. Therefore the maximum value it is 10, and for this there is no minimum value, and there is no minimum value. There is no minimum value, and there is no minimum value. So this is the Roman number 3. Then we will move on to the last one. Take up the fourth one, g of x, which is equals to x cube plus 1, x cube plus 1, g of x equal to x cube plus 1. Let us go for the derivative. G dash of x, which is equals to 3x square, g dash of x equal to 3x square. Equate this with the 0. Now g dash of x equal to 0. So what we get now? 3x square equal to 0. That implies x square equal to 0. So overall x equal to 0 here. So here x, which is equals to 0. So this is the critical point. So now let us differentiate this once again with respect to x, and g double dash of x, which is equals to 6x. Now substitute the critical point in this now. Therefore g double dash of 0, which is equals to 0. So see here, the test fails. What was the third point in second derivative test? The test fails if f dash of c equal to 0 and f double dash of c equal to 0. So here g double dash of c is 0. So both are 0 means the test fails. In this case, we should go back to the first derivative test to check whether x equal to c is a point of local maxima or the local minima or the point of inflection. So here what I do is, I'll go for the first derivative, because we are by second derivative test it fails. So here we have x equal to 0. So now mark this point on a number line. So it is 0. So now in the first derivative test, you have to take a point close to 0 and to the left of 0, and close to 0 and to the right of 0. So to the left of 0 means you can take negative value. We can have the negative value. For example, minus 0.5. or you can take minus 1 as well. So minus 1, you can take minus 1, substitute that minus 1 in g dash of x, g dash of x. So 3 into minus 1 the whole square will be 3. 3 is going to be greater than 0. So here we have greater than 0. I can write it as plus. So we have greater than 0. And then now to the right, take one value to the right of 0. We can take plus 1. So it is 3 into 1 the whole square equal to 3. Again it is greater than 0. So it is greater than 0 here. So what did you understand from this? Now the g dash of x sign is not changing. G dash of x sign is not changing. This indicates that the point x equal to 0 is neither a point of local maxima nor a point of local minima. Hence it is a point of inflection. If you take the value to the left and to the right, the derivative sign must change. Either you should get plus here or minus here, or minus here or plus here. It should increase or decrease. But here the sign is not changing. That is why we have come to the conclusion that x equal to 0 is a point of inflection. That we have to write now. Therefore, by first derivative test, by first derivative test, x equal to 0, is neither a point of local maxima, neither a point of local maxima nor a point of local minima, nor a point of local minima, nor a point of local minima, nor a point of local minima. Hence it is a point of inflection. Hence it is a point of, hence it is a point of inflection. Hence it is a point of inflection. Hence it is a point of inflection. So this is the Roman number 4. Or else if you draw the graph for x cube plus 1. So in the introduction class I have already discussed how does the graph of x cube looks like. So this is x axis, this is x dash, this is y, and this is y dash. This is origin. So this is the graph of, this is the graph of x cube, but here we have x cube plus 1. That means it should shift vertically by 1 unit. 1 unit. I'll draw that now. So here if you draw the graph of x cube plus 1, it will be like this. So it looks like this. So it is shifting 1 unit vertically. So here observe the nature of this graph. It is increasing, and it continuously increases. That means at the point 0 it is not changing its nature. It is it kept on increasing. That is why x equal to 0 is neither a point of local maxima nor a point of local minima. Instead it is a point of inflection. So this is all about the first main question.